Okay, so there are so many things that inspired me to pursue a career in tech.
First of all, curiosity.
So for me, I would say my dad.
Someone pitched this idea to me when I was in JSS3. That was like 15 years back or so.
It's a dynamic industry. I like the fact that you get to interact with cutting edge technology.
We had to find a middle ground, and for me, computer engineering was that middle ground, and that was what I eventually studied.
You know, when we were small, we had different career paths we wanted to follow, like the banking, the medical industry, but someone pitched this computer, this technology world to me, and what caught my attention was that I could work anywhere and I could aim anywhere from any globe. As I have my internet connection and my gadgets, I could in as much as I want to, be it the medical field, be it school.
Opportunities, new opportunities to work on many things. It's a multifaceted industry.
Tech was the in thing at that time. The internet was booming. We had the advent of mobile phones and telecommunication companies in Nigeria. So it was just something that really sparked some level of interest. I saw possibilities, what could be. And then it was something that I just latched onto. And then here we are today, a decade after, and we're still in it.
There are quite a lot of wording aspects, let me not lie. Number one, we all know that technology is the number one in the world. Like, it's the number one. Everything we do requires technology, like we would all agree.
For me, I would say is the fact that I get to meet and work with amazing people. And as you're aware, tech is always evolving. So there's always a new challenge. There's always a new excitement. There's always, something new to learn, new skills to develop. So for me, I would say that that's one of the exciting aspects for me.
You are sought after. Like, everybody wants you.
There is a lot of things to explore, a lot of things to learn, a lot of things to move here and there around. It's just for you to identify where you really want to be.
I get to solve the important problem of cybercrime. It's something that nations, individuals, organizations grapple with. So it's you're doing work and you're doing it for the greater good. That's what I like about my job. It's a male-dominated field. I mean, as a budding information security consultant and someone who has worked on many projects in tech, I would tell you for a fact that it is male-dominated.
The women who have moved into the tech industry, the numbers has increased over time, because the number of women in tech then, as far as 10 years back, isn't that now. It has increased.
Top of the list in terms of closing the gender gap, in technology would be to educate the female child.
Technology isn't hard. So I think there has to be a lot of awareness about the STEM subjects, that they are not hard. However, they require hard work, just like every other field that are there outside.
More support for women. We have more support in the area of caregiving, so organizations can do well to do this. Mentorship for maybe new moms, just managing the home front and work. That would be a good one to have.
After educating these women, you can't just leave them, because some of these women, they go to school to study tech courses, and they come out of school and there is no mentorship, there is no internship, there is no seminars or webinars to really push them into the field. They give up because we have a whole lot of women. We have a whole lot of women that did study tech and now they're out of school and they're not doing tech anymore. They're doing other things.
I will also say sharing our stories, because we're few, but we have stories that many people can learn from. A wise person is one who learns from his mistakes. A wiser one is one who learns from the mistakes of others. But the person who is wisest is the one who learns from the successes of others. There are many successful tech women. If we take those stories and share them, it will encourage more girls to join the tech industry.
So I'm not ignorant that women, or some women, have had it difficult, or some actually do have it difficult in the tech space.
Salary disparities and whatnot.
Having your junior male colleagues to listen, to take instructions from you and abide by it.
It's workplace culture.
Work-life balance.
At some point in my career, you walk into a room and they expect a man to be in charge of the project, to be leading the project, and then they see a female.
for someone to just basically single out men and say, okay, you can do this job in the tech field. That's why we don't want the women or something. But I don't think that's a challenge because I've proven myself over time to be able to overcome all those, like, what a man can do, I can do it better. So I don't think it's been a challenge whatsoever for me.
Across my own career journey, I've never been exposed to the consciousness of some challenges as such based on my gender. I think I have been supported largely. I have been coached. I have been disciplined by some very strong male figures in my life that have made the journey a lot easier for me.
But what I've learned to do is to always ask for help, get the necessary supports that you need, especially to help you at the home front, get a nanny if you need to, basically just asking for help and ensuring that, neither side suffers.
Have a large appetite for knowledge. I mean, this industry is dynamic, things change. So I'm always reading, always, wanting to know the next technology, wanting to get ahead of the whole story, the situation, and things that are happening and changing.
You have to be focused. You also have to be open-minded because tech is broad. So you can't say, okay, I just want to stay in one aspect of tech and not want to move to another part. It might not work for you. Mind blowing.
More technological progress.
AI, 3D printing, blockchain, virtual reality.
In the next 10 years, who knows, we might have robots doing our job for us.
More technological progress in the coming decade than we have experienced in the preceding 100 years put together.
Tech could be like air instead of just an enabler as it is. Businesses, organizations, industries will literally be hinged on tech. So if I take healthcare, for example, I'm not just having doctors just doing what they do. Literally everything will be founded or will be on the basis of technologies.
I believe that in the future, people like me will make more money too because of cyber criminals.
You literally will have maybe AI as one of your board of directors.
So these things will be astronomical. I mean, there will be the highs, there will be the lows, there will be the good, the bad, the ugly, there will be the risks, there will be the rewards. But the organizations that will get ahead will be those who have made those technological investments. They will reap the rewards later.